Wait, did I just see a fish jump out of the water? I swear to Glob I just saw something in the water in the corner. Maybe I'm just going crazy? I swear I saw like a fish jump out of the water. There it is. Turn up prices. So I originally did want to stream earlier today, like earlier in the morning, but that didn't happen. Hello there, everyone. Right now on Pirates 401, Monday, August 3rd. There isn't any news to speak of today. Oh, did anyone else catch that quiz on TV? How they come up with all those questions each week, let alone all the answers. Oh dear. There I go again, prattling on about my personal TV habits. With all that, get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of the island. There hasn't been a new episode of Jeopardy in like weeks. Because of course they're all out of new episodes because nothing's filming right now. Some stuff from Daisy May that we're just gonna sell. Praise be unto Helix. So yeah, today, I was gonna stream like around like noonish. That was the original plan, and then I got everything ready. I was doing other stuff, so I got everything ready around like 1. Or yeah, like 1 or 2, and I was like, oh, you know, I might as well go fishing today. And if I'm going fishing today, hey, look, everyone else is fishing as well. Then there's no reason to right now because all the fish don't appear for a few hours until like 4. So yeah. But there's a few things we're looking for: black bass, turtle. Or did I say black bass? Turtle, ray, and other thing, and they should all be findable now. I also need to go get the wetsuit from the house because I don't have it on me. Oh, Flick's here today. Oh, cool. That's cool. Maybe we'll talk to him. Oh, that's a lucky find. Oh yeah, I'll take a full money rock. That's cool. Yeah, today should just be a nice, relaxing day of fishing. I do, of course, have stuff that I could throw into it. I do have fish bait at the house, but I don't need to use it, so I'm gonna try not to. We're also gonna work on this, because I talked yesterday night, because we did 2 streams yesterday, about fixing this up. And I think we're gonna start working on that tomorrow. Gosh, those walker cicadas are pretty common. Hey Trent, how you doing? You catch all the bugs and fish in August yet? Because there's like 6. Okay, there's 7 actually. But that's semantics. Good, I caught the ray. Yeah, I haven't even really looked for the ray yet. I'm doing that right now because everything should be findable right around now. The bugs were stupid easy. I found all the bugs just kind of walking around casually, and I've got a few more eels. But I gotta find the ray, the turtle, and the deep sea creature. I don't remember its name. Nothing here, nothing here. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Nope, that looks pretty normal. Yesterday I was helping redo a house, and I wasn't watching. I got heat exhaustion. Oh god, that fucking sucks. Yeah, it's what I think it's like 96 here right now. I mean, it's not as bad as my old house where I didn't have air conditioning. At least I actually do have some here. But yeah, it's fucking hot here. But it could be worse. And then you have those freaking Europeans where it's like, oh, it's so hot outside right now. And it's like 63. Fucking Christ. Okay, I think it was actually like 73, but still. Having a total blast, Nougat. I was like way into this walk, and it started to get boring, and then I found you. Oh, there's one. Bob just asked to leave. Ooh. Yeah, Nan asked to leave, I want to say like 2 days ago. And I was like, no, Nan, you're one of the cool ones. Don't leave. Because Nan is one of the cool ones. Oops. I've seen that on your... No, not Nan. I know, right? Not Nan. She's cool. Then again, all the villagers I love will ask to leave before the ones I dislike. Whitney asked to leave that one time. Zucker asked to leave that one time. You're the ones I like. You're the ones I actually talk to. But Tammy, who I've talked to once on accident, and Kid Cat, who I've never talked to, nope. They're perfectly fine and content with their lives. Here. God, I don't get it. I don't get it. Anything good left? Megalo, Mammoth, Cleo. Confused screaming. Nope, already got one. Bamboo shoots, we can sell those. And Phil still won't leave. I know. It's infuriating. Okay, I don't need those bamboo shoots. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yep, I'll take some good money. Oh, that's a I was like, what is that? That's a basketball hoop. Oh, yeah, that's nothing. I'll take a Pokemon. Oh, we gotta walk back in because I forgot to check turnip prices. because I am the absolute worst, like always. Turnip prices, 127. That's probably fluctuating, but it could be a large or small spike. I don't know. We could get as high as, according to this chart I'm reading, we could get anywhere as high as 153 this week, which isn't that great, but I'll keep an eye on it. I really need to do like the 11:30 stream to check everything, because I'm always terrible at that. It's just I work so late at night, and then I get up and do this, and then I go to bed at, what, like 6 or 7? Sometimes even later than that. Or I would technically be earlier than that, because in the morning. No, I think I already have all the Sailor Scouts. I've got that. Isn't that basically what Whitney wears? Overalls with sleeves. I don't need a fancy dress. I already have that. Nope. I'm still good with what I'm wearing. Alright, let's go put... Because we still have all the stuff from the festival last night. So I should probably go put all the stuff from the festival in the house. And then we'll go... Then we'll do some fishing adventure. Hey, Marina. How you doing? How's your day going, kid? I'm so glad for weather like this. That's perfect for air drying my laundry. I believe that's what she wears. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, I gotta put away this podium. I got a tweeter. Oops. I got some balloons. Star Bopper. And then I gotta get the wetsuit out of storage. Wherever the heck that is. No, that's creatures, fashion. Would it be under... It wouldn't be under fashion, would it? Yeah, it's under fashion. Huh. Alright, so we're looking for the stingray, the softshell turtle, and that's it. I mean, when we go diving, we're looking for the... It's not a tube worm. It's a something. I don't remember what it's called. We're looking for something when we go diving. There were so many I mean, because diving was introduced last month, there were so many diving creatures. Oh my gosh. Because even though I have my Excel spreadsheet with everything on it, I didn't actually have all the diving creatures on it, so I added them. This was like an hour or two ago. There were so many. And I didn't even bother adding in, like, location or, like, size, because it just wasn't worth it. Normally, I don't keep track of size, I usually focus more on location. I swear to Glob, Whitney. Perfect timing. I'd love to. I'll grab the buried treasure. Just wait for me in the plaza. Yes, please. Alright, here's how it works. I've buried a treasure on the island. Find it within the time limit and you win. If you don't find it, I win. So no need to search the buildings. Oh wow, they're giving me more time than I expected. Out of the way, Carmen. I'm on a treasure hunt. Easiest treasure hunt ever. Wow. I was expecting it to take a little longer than that. Whitney's dress looks a little different. It's got a bow on it, and it's got some stripes on it. Wow, that should not have been that easy. It's a sweatshirt. I mean, the idea of a scavenger hunt's kind of cool. Too bad it was too easy. Okay, so we're looking for an extra large shadow, which, I mean, I went looking for fish yesterday. I went looking for it yesterday, and I found like 2 sea bass the entire time I was looking. It was a nightmare. Also, I no longer have access to the upper side of the river, which is probably the one fatal flaw of me moving the museum. I probably should have grabbed some fish bait, but I mean, where's the fun in that? Too easy. Of course, it's not like everything doesn't want to play hard to get. It's too small to be the soft-shell turtle anyways. So yeah, that's too small. That's probably like an octopus or a red snapper. Nothing. That's way too small for what I'm looking for. Nope, already saw that. Gosh dang it. This is like the 4th eel I've found in the past, like, day. Like, if there were multiple types of eels, I'd get it. But there's only the moray and the ribbon. There's not even an electric eel. I mean, there might be in the game. I don't know. Nothing. Ooh, a balloon. So, it was announced today that there's going to be a PlayStation State of Play on Thursday. I wish I could find the tweet. But basically, I think they said there's not going to be any big PS5 news right? Nothing major. It's going to mostly be talking about some upcoming PS4 games and PSVR. I think that was it. I mean, they might mention PS5, but I don't think it was anything more complicated than that. Yeah. Hey, Mush, how you doing? But yeah, so no new big PSVR thing. Or so no new, like, PlayStation 5 news. Like, it's clearly... Someone made a joke that we're going to find out the launch price of the PS5 3 months after the console's released. And, yeah, that seems pretty accurate at this point. Because it's clearly just a game of chicken between Microsoft and Sony to see who's going to reveal the price point first. Either way, Microsoft is going to be able to undercut PlayStation. They have this whole Lockhart thing. That's... My guess is it's just a Xbox streaming box. Explains why you have to go to Dollar Tree. Which the one I need? I do at some point need to... I've been saying this for a while now. I need to go to Dollar General because they have the exclusive rights to chicken and waffle Pringles. And I am a sucker for Pringles. And for the past while I've been like, you know, I should do that at some point. And then I never did. Ever since I had those stupid Baconator ones. They were just terrible. I caught a pufferfish. And my fishing rod broke. Where's the nearest workbench? There it is. Hey, Flick, my boy. But yeah, so we don't know what's going on with that. PlayStation also put out a thing, I guess, talking about the next generation of consoles and how controllers will work. Where if you have a PS4 controller, you can use it on the PS5, but it will not be it will not work on PlayStation 5 games. So I think it's been confirmed that the PS5 is backwards compatible with the PS4. So how I understand it is you can use a PS4 controller to play PS4 games on the PS5, but you cannot use a PS5 controller to play PS4 games, and you cannot use a PS4 controller to play PS5 games. Does that make sense? Which is the opposite of what Xbox is saying. Xbox is saying, hey, do you have any controller from this past generation? Well, it works on the new system. Especially the Elite controllers, which are like $200 or something like that. I don't know. I'm not an Xbox guy. Which, I mean, that's a good thing, right? That's great for Xbox owners. Oh, did you buy one of those $100 Elite controllers? Well, now you can use it on your next generation of console. Now, you can still use it. Because I hear the Elite controllers are fantastic. Like, they're very expensive, but they're very well made as well. But yeah, it does make sense that you can use how you can't use the old controller on the new thing. Do we know? Did I just say in all that? I don't know if we know if you can use a PS5 controller on PS4 games. I don't know if they said that. I could see that working. A PS5 controller with PS4 games. Not on a PS4, but on a PS5. But yeah, so we're getting a new state of play. Did PlayStation? I know they made a blog post about it. A thing about it. I'm seeing if I can find it real quick. Oh yeah, they also talked about that, which we'll talk about. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. PlayStation State of Play returns Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time. What to expect? A focus on upcoming PS4 and PSVR games. A few quick check-ins on third-party and indie games from June's PS5 showcase. So Bugsnax. I mean, it could be Bugsnax. God, I still have that theme song stuck in my head. It's been all I've been listening to. That and and probably a few things from Hamilton. That's been it. I'm going crazy. But and then finally, no big PS5 announcement. So no price, nothing big like that. Like no, we're probably not even like the interface. I think we did hear the startup sound in the reveal last month, or maybe that was maybe we heard the Xbox startup sound. I use PS4, but I want a Series X. Honestly, there's no reason to get a Series X or anything right now because the next generation of consoles is starting. And anything that you can... Or, well, I mean, honestly, you could legitimately wait until the Xbox Series X is out. See, when I read your tweet, when I read your comment, God... Or your chat... God, I'm losing my mind here. When I read it as Xbox One X. But, like, realistically, you could, when the Xbox Series X comes out, you could get an Xbox One X and for, like, $200, $300 cheaper and get all the same experiences as you could on a Series X for at least a good 2 years. Whereas, like, a PS5, you need... Like, if you want to play Spider-Man Miles Morales, you need the PS5. Yes, this is a tweet. Yep, I am losing my mind. I mean, when is that new? Yeah, Xbox is really playing the long game this time. And I think that it might be enough to get them over the top. Like, they might be able to win this console generation if they play their cards right. Because for as good as the Xbox 360 did... technically, at the end of the day, the PS3 caught up to it. I mean, they still all got their ass kicked by the Wii, even though for some reason we like to act like the Wii doesn't count. Which, in some ways, I'm fine with, because Nintendo, when it came to the Wii, Nintendo took the wrong lessons from the Wii success, and that's why we had the Wii U. Yeah. But yeah, so we got that PlayStation announcement. And then there was also another announcement from PlayStation. So this is the third PlayStation announcement today. That in the new Avengers game, is it just called Marvel's Avengers? On PS4 coming in, I want to say September. Shit, that was close. That was basically the size I was looking for. That is the first large-size fish I have seen this entire time. And we've been doing this for almost 20 minutes. Oh, hey, look! It's a soft-shell turtle. I should take a selfie. Because I haven't even seen anything sea bass size in the ocean yet. It isn't pretty. But yeah, so they also announced that in that new Avengers game, they're going to be adding Spider-Man to that game. In 2021, and Spider-Man is going to be PS3 or PS4, PS5 exclusive. Sony exclusive, let's just go with that. So if you want to play as Spider-Man in that new Marvel Avengers game, you have to buy a PlayStation console. It's not going to be on Xbox. Now, my guess would be... I thought it was a snapping turtle. My guess would be that the reason why this has happened, the reason why Spider-Man is exclusive, is because, one, Sony owns, like, I want to say they own both the... I know they own the movie rights to Spider-Man, but I want to say they also own the game rights to Spider-Man. That's my first guess. And my second guess is that it's going to be the Spider-Man from the Spider-Man PS4 game. That's basically how the plot's going to work. And I'm already predicting this. Is that Spider-Man's going to head over to, in the plot of the Avengers game, Spider-Man's heading over to, the West Coast to help out the Avengers fight AIM. Meanwhile, Miles Morales is still in New York being Spider-Man, right? That's going to be how these two games... And it's going... Because there are hints in Spider-Man PS4 about it. Like, you even run into... what's his name? You can even find Avengers Tower in Spider-Man on PS4, and it mentions that the Avengers are hanging out in their West Coast facility. Like that does happen in Spider-Man on PS4. So I can totally see this. I totally think that's how this is going to play out. Which, I mean, that sounds great, honestly. I'm totally down for that. I know some people are going to find it like scummy that they're keeping Spider-Man on PS4 exclusive, but I'm kind of fine with it, especially if it is the Spider-Man, if it is Yuri Lowenthal coming back to play Peter Parker from, the Spider-Man game, which is amazing. That Spider-Man game was great. I loved it. But I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, I'm still hesitant about that Avengers game, like, if it's going to be good or not. Hey, Carmen, what's up? I've got a surprise for you. Boom, Prizzy. A throwback wrestling figure. It's for my bestie, and that's you. Super fab, right? I hope you enjoy it too. Oh, Carmen. So I mean, I want to catch a second softshell turtle, but I don't technically need to. I still need a good stool to put the turtles on. Like a good, chair. Assuming, I haven't even checked if this one will actually work like that. Shit. There was one other piece of news today. What was it? Spider-Man, Avengers. Oh, were they both? It was all Sony news. For some reason, I thought there was something non-Sony related. I know there are talks of something big coming from Nintendo soon. Because let's just talk about all the things today. There are talks about something coming from Nintendo soon. Because I want to say they're doing server maintenance. I want to say tomorrow on Switch. I don't know, sometime in the coming, week, before, the 9th, they have server maintenance, which happens usually before, updates and whatnot. They've also got an investors meeting, I want to say, like I said, I think on the 9th. That's why I say it's before the 9th. I want to say it's on the 4th. Yeah, Nintendo's got an investors meeting coming up, which is where we will find out that Animal Crossing is the highest selling Switch game of all time. But yeah, so I would not, if Nintendo decides to announce something this week, because if they go into their investors meeting having no scheduled games for the coming year, that's not good. I mean, yes, we know about Breath of the Wild, Bayonetta, No More Heroes 3, a few other things, but really that's, you know what I mean. Nothing imminent, because we're pretty sure Breath of the Wild 2 isn't coming out this year. So I could see them, Nintendo announcing something this week. I don't know. Oh, it's a Dorado. I say Dorado. You say Dorado? It's Dorado. Ooh, that's big. That's our first sea bass. Holy shit, it's a Napoleon. It's not as big as it thinks it is. Xbox has the graphics, PlayStation has the exclusives. Yep. And if anything, if we learned anything from this current console generation, it's that people care more about exclusives than they do about graphics. Because that's why PlayStation won. Also, the Xbox did a bunch of stupid shit when they announced the Xbone, including calling it the Xbone, and trying to make an all-in-one entertainment system when most people care about the video games, and that's about it. Like, the most I ever used, like, a video game system's non-video game features was the Wii U gamepad had a TV remote built in. Other than that, I never used any of it. Because there's no point to. It was all kind of dumb. Especially what the X-Bone did. Oh my god, talk about one of the most botched launches in history. I mean, yes, they undid most of it, but still, oh god, they were losing at the start. This year, well, I still think Sony's, like, showing more interesting things. Like, what we've seen from Sony so far, I'm way more interested in. We'll see. I cannot believe I found a Napoleon fish before I found a ray. And this is a sea bass. And I screwed it up. Yeah, well, and you also say Xbox has the graphics. Hey, there's our Stingray. A few more and I'll have a tan. Heh. I still do want to catch another softshell turtle. But I think our inventory is full. Yeah, it is. So let's go donate the one ray we have in the softshell turtle. But yeah, Xbox has the graphics, but then they bring out Halo Infinite, which is not that graphically impressive. Like, that could have been a 360 game. So, I don't know. Again, I stand by graphics don't matter. But the entire game industry is convinced that the entire game industry is convinced that all people care about is graphics, and the same way they're convinced that horror games don't sell, and the same way they're convinced that puzzle games don't sell, and the same way they're convinced that single-player games don't sell, and all people care about is multiplayer games. Yeah, the AAA gaming industry totally knows what they're doing. Yeah, and they're not all companies like Ubisoft that allegedly cover up for sexual predators. Allegedly. God, fuck Ubisoft. Okay, I want to sell most of these. I think I'm going to hold on to the Napoleon fish, just because I think it'll sell good with CJ, but other than that, I'm going to basically sell everything else. Yeah, the AAA game industry is a shit show. What else is new? Got a lot of angelfish. Oh, the Dorado also would probably sell good with CJ. I mean, it is golden after all. Alright, let's go do some diving. Yeah, I do hope Nintendo show, because they've got that investors meeting. I don't remember who said that, but somebody did point out, yeah, that they have an investors meeting right around the corner. Because it is the end of the second quarter of the year, because the first quarter ends in, like, March. So, because, of course, business is weird like that. Watch this be it. Oh, it's acorns. Yeah, I would love to see something from Nintendo. And then we just had an Xbox showcase, and they announced that there's going to be another one, because there's always because they can't just show all their good shit. They need to have multiple showcases. You know, I do actually, someone pointed out that, like, Xbox's multiple showcases actually does make a little more sense, because the whole point of Xbox's, like, recent first-party showcase was that all of the games in that first-party showcase were going to be available on Game Pass. And there are probably a lot of other Xbox games coming to Xbox that aren't going to be on Game Pass. So that's when they're going to show those off then. So that does make sense. And hey, you know what I just realized for this State of Play on Thursday? We might finally see the new Call of Duty. Again, I don't care about it. I think we already know. The name both got leaked, and then it got leaked again during by a Doritos ad. Ooh, a scallop. Hey, Pascal, it's been a while. Hey, man, about that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Yes, Pascal and Harvey are basically Cheech and Chong for me. I think I've said that before, but yeah. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. I mean, admittedly, I can't do a Cheech or a Chong voice, but yeah. Since you're cool, I left something for you to dig. While I'm at it, let me tell you some truth. Feel this. Nothing is impossible, except for ignoring your paws when you're sticky. Man, try it sometime. Wrap your noodle around that. Today is a good day. You know, okay, so the thing about that. So I have a 3DS. I have an original 3DS and a new Nintendo 3DS XL. Right? Those are my two 3DSs. And for some reason, I don't know why. So the joystick on the original Nintendo 3DS has just... That should have just signaled we're back. Huh. That was random. That hasn't happened in a while. Oh, sea slug. Let's see. Is it back? Yeah, it looks like it's back. God, that's gonna... I hate that now that it's gone down, it's gonna break this up into 2 streams. And of course that ruins it for the VOD. Because of course if I try to throw it in Premiere, the audio gets desynced, because fucking dumb. And of course my laptop can barely run the stream as is. I can't also record it to just upload it on my own. Oh, but that's just me bitching and moaning. So what was that? So I was talking about my 3DS Circle Pad and how I hate it because I boot it up and I touch it and it feels sticky. Like, that's the only word I can use to describe it, is it feels sticky. I've tried cleaning it off before and it's clean, but it feels sticky. And I'm guessing it's just because it's an old controller that's got like a lot of use out of it, and it's not actually sticky, it's just me going crazy. But it feels sticky. I just grabbed it. It's... Yeah, it feels sticky, and I don't... Like, and nothing else on the console feels sticky. Just the D-pad, because yeah, the left side of the D-pad is like chipped, like the gray stuff is chipped, and I can see like the white underneath it. It feels sticky. And I've cleaned it off and it drives me crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Everything else about the console feels fine, but for some reason, ever since I updated it, it feels sticky. Hey, it's a slate pencil urchin. Okay, we've caught a few things. Holy crap, that was a bad lag spike. Holy shit. Wow. Maybe I should just end the stream? Because I'm getting a lot of lag right now on my end. I mean, I think it's up and running again, but god, that was bad lag. I didn't drop any frames, which surprises me, but yeah. And this isn't even that big. The whatever I'm looking for is actually pretty small. I don't even remember what it's called. It's a flatworm. It's pretty small. so it's... Okay, I think I get how this works. Is that it? Is that the flatworm? Whoa, this is... I got a flatworm. Guess it forgot its spare worm. That's kind of cute. We'll catch a few more things as we circle around. Come back to the beach out front. I still would love to find a vampire squid. I mean, they're kind of uncommon, as it appears, because they're large and they're fast and whatnot. So yeah, with the flatworm, we now have all of the bugs for this. All the bugs, fish, and sea creatures for this season. That took us 3 days, and I didn't even go looking for them on 2 of those. Because yesterday, the stuff I found... Or was it yesterday or the day before that? I think it was yesterday. The stuff I found yesterday, I just found by accident. Like, I wasn't even looking for anything. And then the stuff today is just... Oh, well, that's a... Right, like the migratory locust and whatnot. Wasn't even looking for it. I keep finding these pencil urchins. Yeah, this was the easiest bug month we've had so far. Like, no contest. Maybe it's just because there was 7 things to catch. But this was easy as hell. Is that... Oh, wait, we can catch one more thing. Still can't believe it crashed. So now there's gonna be day 137 turtle ray, and then it's gonna be day 137B flatworm, and it's gonna be 10 minutes long. Maybe I can merge it into one thing. I don't know. Come on, one more thing, game. Give it to me. There we go. There's something big. It's a sea anemone. Shit, of course, it's always a sea anemone. I do still want to catch another softshell turtle, but we'll do that another day. Tomorrow, we're going to come work on this area right over here. I don't know how good it'll look, but we're going to work on that. Ooh. Look at that. I can't even pick this up. Alright, let's drop it and I'll come pick it up later. Let's go grab this. First, how may I assist you? Make a donation. I can't believe that was it. That was so easy to do. Wonderful. I love nothing more. Marina flatworms are, well, flat and worm-like, and their name suggests, but while the sea creature is said to be quite simple, it does possess some rather remarkable power. You see, when flatworms are injured, they can grow new body parts within, and when the flatworm is cut in half, each side grows a whole new flatworm of its own. But its most impressive is that some flatworms can clone themselves without suffering a single cut. And if only I could safely divide myself in two. Imagine all the work I could do. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I could go look at the museum, but what's the point? We're going to end off here, because the stream crashed, and that made my life difficult. I don't know, we did everything I wanted to do today, and that doesn't always happen. You know what? I actually kind of wish there was a diving competition in this game. Diving's fairly easy, and I could totally see, like, hey, up on your island's, like, secret beach, or something like that, or maybe by your pier, they have a diving competition. So you go, you dive around for a few minutes, catch what you can. Basically, it's like the same thing as what we're normally doing, just a little different. I think that could actually be pretty fun. We'll keep the pearl. Because the pearl's actually worth something. And yeah, it's diving is good money. And if there was like a character that came around diving... Oh, what are you thinking about, Carmen? If you ask to leave, I swear to Glob. Every time I see that thought bubble, I'm always like, they're gonna leave. And then it's always something like, oh, here's an outfit, here's blah, 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 here's blah, blah, blah. And then I go to, like, my favorite characters, and it's like, nope, I want to leave. I go to Tammy, and it's like, oh, here, have my whatever stupid thing. Okay, let's put this in here. Let's put the Napoleon fish in. We can sell those to CJ at another point. A safe. Ooh, we could go put that in our scary basement. Let's move this over one. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's remove the diving suit. Yeah, here in our spooky basement. I don't need the treasure chest. Ooh, I got a few of these. I'll take that. And I'll take that. I wanted to look at this. How many are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 6 bugs. Wow. And they could be anything. Like, it's a butterfly. And I don't know what else, but we're only missing 6 things. Wow. Clearly a type of dragonfly, probably. A beetle. Wow, that's nothing. Here, we're missing something. So that's 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're missing 10. And the emerald eye we can get at any time. And the tuna, I think we have to wait until either September or November. The golden trout is also September or November. And then that's it. Here we're missing what? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing 8, but we're also a step ahead because we've been to the southern hemisphere at least once. And we got some cool shit like the snow crab and the red king and the Dungeness. Lobster. Yeah, we're close to being done. But I do want to get another softshell turtle. But we'll do that another day, because today kind of fell apart. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, we did everything I wanted to do. I have no idea what time I'll be streaming tomorrow. We're working on something else, because we don't have to worry about fish anymore, so... I love to do it at like 11:30. That'd be my perfect time, but that clearly is not always going to happen. It never has, and God, Colleague starts up for me again in like a week or two, so that's going to be a disaster. But we'll get around to that. We will get around to that. But yeah, even though it crashed, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.